now. The views of HTM does not. I do not support the views of HTM. And he just said something that
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
yeah, I didn't hear that. But if
Yeah,
you did,
we
to all the children, to
totally
all the,
don't speak like that off of air. We do not.
Yeah, like
We
we are.
don't
This is.
condone that type of stuff, Mr. HTM.
I don't know
That's
what
your
you're
last
talking about,
warning. How I do that
sir.
this way.
What you talking about? Yeah, I'm over this way. You see, you don't even know. You don't even know
That's your
where to
last
chastise
warning.
me.
That's your last warning, sir.
You don't even know which way to chastise your boy, man. I'm hurt.
You're in trouble.
that boy went. And see, this whole time y'all thought I was the rowdy one. Nah.
it be the own people. Everybody thought Hennessy was living righteous. Why would they think that with a name like Hennessy? You know, let me know.
He said he
righteous about it.
He said he liked the color of the bottle. Yeah, right. All right, so yo, man, what's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. We live in the building. How's everybody doing? Hey, let me do that over. Everybody, it is your boy. What's time out? What's up, everybody? It is Cowboys Uncut, man. Brought to you by your boy West Coast Cowboy Landlord Sports and HTM. That's the way I'm supposed to open this show. So let me do it one more time because you got to do it another time so I can get it right. So what's up, everybody? It is your. Hold on, I done messed it up again. What's up, everybody? It is Uncut, brought to you by West Coast Cowboys Landlord and HTM Sports. It is your boy West Coast, man, and we are here to bring you guys some content. I know if we did this show more often, I would probably get the names right. So I'm gonna take the L for that one. There we go.
It's all good, man.
There we go. There we go. If he did our job, they say what football players, if he do his job, I promise you I know who he is. Well, guess what, West Coast? If you was on your job doing your show 4 times a week, you would know what the hell you was at. We on a Cowboy show. Listen, let me tell y'all this real quick. You know, you go and you be all hungry, you be coming down the stairs and you be ready for some bacon and you go in the refrigerator, you ain't got no bacon. I know that's how y'all feel when y'all be going and we don't be here. Your mouth be all watering, looking in the refrigerator like, man, I had my mouth already ready for some bacon. We ain't even got no bacon in here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stop doing y'all like that. You hear me? Or at least today we is. I don't know about tomorrow. Hey, it was preseason, man.
Hey, listen, I just thought about we got to do a preseason watch party tomorrow.
18 hours of content.
18 hours of content.
Hey, let me tell you this right here. I love doing content, but it's just something about doing a final game of a preseason game that just really gets my blood flowing.
Just really grinds my gears.
Yeah, bro, it just really gets me in the mood. You know what I mean? Like, you know how your girl put that special outfit on and you like, oh yeah, with your Birdman hands. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get when I start looking at meaningless preseason games. I get that excited.
The most exciting thing about it is though, like it is symbolic that we are really close to the real season. So that's the most exciting thing about it. We got one more game to the real season.
Man, hey, thank God.
And we have technically, hey, you know what's crazy? We have one more game, but bro, we damn near have 2 weeks until the season starts. Because the season starts when? I know. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just thinking. Well, I'm just saying, like, because today is what?
The 25th.
The 25th. So think about this. If y'all want to talk some real facts, man, freak the goddamn Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, whoever the hell they are. Bro, you got 2 weeks to prepare for the New York Giants, right? I mean, and that's what it's really about.
That's what Dak Prescott himself said, because he already know he wasn't playing. So he said he's been using this time to prepare for week 1.
Yeah, so it's like you got to act like, think about this, fellas. Like, we're going to talk about something that nobody else is talking about. And that is the people who are not, we got to cut this show up into 2 types of 2 shows. First off, can we get time out? Hold on. It's Friday, and I know y'all didn't got paid. I'm tripping like a mug. Why y'all think I'm in such good energy? Time out. Before we even do anything, talk about anybody's mamas, aunties, cousins, Jerry Jones, what the hell he did. I need y'all to hit that like and share button. Y'all tripping, bruh. I was tripping this morning, and y'all were supposed to remind me. See, y'all the type that be late on your rent, and since they ain't knock on the door, y'all ain't gonna go down there and make arrangements. I see. I'm about to come find you. I'm about to find you on the block. Harold, I know you owe me that rent. What's up with you? Hey, everybody right now, hit the share button. Hit the share button. If you're on YouTube, it's at the bottom right. If you're on Facebook, it's in the middle, like right here to the left. It's that big old thing that looks like an eagle's beak. Punch that mess. Punch that share button. Share. Punch the eagle's beak. Punch it. If you're on YouTube, you share on Twitter. See, we got to get real precise around here. Because somebody said, West Coast, I can't share on YouTube. I'm like, they have a share button? Okay, so where do I send it? If you have a YouTube account and you're watching on YouTube, your responsibility is to share it on Twitter.
You can and share guess on what? YouTube now.
You can share on YouTube. Listen to me. I don't even know how that works, so I'm not speaking on that. But landlord, take it from there. Yeah, go ahead.
You can share on YouTube. I done had people tag me in a share that they did. Like it'll go on your channel, I believe. But it'll say, go watch this. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like a post.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, right? Because we all got Twitters. My Twitter is West Coast Cowboy. Landlords is the nefarious one. HTM is HTM Sports. This is what we're going to commit to. And this is what we're going to commit to. And if we mess up, you can come on here and you can troll. You can be as mad and in your feelings. But this is the commitment. Everybody that shares our content or shares Landlord's content, HTM's content, West Coast content on Twitter, I'm going to retweet that. They're going to retweet that. And we're going to simply put this. You are a real ass Cowboy fan, or you the real MVP, okay? And if we miss your share on Twitter, inbox me. You feel me? Inbox me. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. If you send shares, if you send stars, and because we blind, I'm going to tell y'all this right here. I had LASIK surgery. HTM, he live in an old country town. They still believe they're going to go blind if they do LASIK, so he ain't doing it. Landlord, he be in stuff
in the daytime and nighttime, so I can't see anything.
I wear my sunglasses at night. Oh, I can come outside. That Landlord made a remix of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. He wears his sunglasses at night. He's that guy. But this is what I need.
I don't want to see nothing.
I don't want to see nothing. Hey, shout out for the $10 super chat. But listen to me. I'm going to say this throughout the show. If we miss your share or your super chat, I need you to inbox us and let us know, West Coast, I super chatted you today. You missed me. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screenshot that, or I'm just going to tag you on Twitter and I'm going to show you your love. We will not forget. We will not miss. We do miss stuff, though. But I want you, if we miss your super chat or you shared a lot, inbox you. And we're going to send you some love. We're going to make sure we show you some love on Twitter, Facebook, and make sure you guys know that you guys are the real MVPs, bro. So I thank you guys. Let's get to it. We only got a couple more minutes. Let's ride.
All right, so
so go ahead and share. Y'all should know. Hit the share button. Hit the star button. Let's ride.
Yeah, and King G said feel good Friday.
And my boy said West Coast. Are you trying? Hold on. This boy said, West Coast, are you trying to sell us something? Is this year like salesman pitch, get up? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to sell you some jerseys. I'm trying to sell you some tree. I'm trying to sell you some Frenchies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you. Why not buy from a Dallas Cowboy fan? Like, come on now. Y'all buy stuff that break down from Eagles fans all the time. You know that car that you're trying to refinance for the fourth time? That was a Charger fan that sold it to you. He ain't had no love for you. That's why he ain't trying to make no deal with you now. You know what I'm saying? We supporting Dallas Cowboy fans. That's why you hit that Cash App at the bottom for Landlord. You got Henny's Cash App over there. I think he's drinking some Mexican drink over there. He's supporting the people. That's what's up. And then you got West Coast right there.
Shout out to the spin.
Let me see what you're drinking.
Man. Shout out to the spin back gang. That's what we're gonna call y'all when we do a show and then y'all.
Oh my God! Hey,
we're gonna say spin back gang. Shout out to the spin back gang.
Hey. Shout out to my boy, HTM. That boy, that's how you know he really do own a liquor store, because he drink the cheapest stuff in the liquor store. He save all the good stuff for the customers.
Hey, it be like this sometimes. Hey, shout out to my boy.
Hey, but that orange one hit, though. Hey, that orange one hit, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what flavor it is, but that orange one hit, though.
Hey, that's how you know it's some crazy shit. You don't know the flavor, you know the color.
Hey, yeah, orange hit though.
Make no mistake about it. Red is a flavor. So,
red is a flavor.
So
yes, no purple. Purple is his own flavor.
I am located in the trap, so red is a flavor over here.
Listen to me. You in a good ass like home cooked like hood spot. When they be like, what kind of drink you got? You got grape. Well, we got purple and we got red. Okay,
this food about to be bomb. So much sugar in there, and it's gonna go crazy.
Boy, that bitch finna smack.
Yeah, this food about to be bomb, bro.
We got red, boy.
We got red, bro.
We got that red.
All right. But let's get it. Let's get into this content, man. How y'all feeling about this preseason extravaganza?
Can I be honest?
Coming up tomorrow.
Can I be honest with y'all, man?
No, we don't take honesty on Fridays.
Man, they done assassinated West
Coast. No, he said honesty. I gotta go.
They just snatched that.
He said, "Let me get out of here." They talking honest. West Coast said he said that sounds too much like the police, don't it?
Hold on, I got a headache. Hold on. You laugh too suddenly.
West Coast had to get out of here when that boy said honesty. He said, "No, sir, I gotta leave." But no, go ahead, be honest. Go ahead, give it to us straight. God.
Man, I don't give a damn about this last preseason game. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait a minute. Well, you gonna just go like that?
Man, listen. Man. I'm just listen. Let me be straight up and down with y'all about this last preseason game. The Dallas Cowboys know exactly who's going to make the team. They know that right now at 8/25/2023 at 12:30 p.m. They already know that. So this is a formality. This is a damn formality. They do not give a damn. They already said that they gonna play a majority of Will Greer, right? They were considering if Tolbert or Deuce Vaughn needed to play. So it sounds like to me that everybody they give a damn about is not going to suit up properly.
We already knew. What you're saying is they just sending these people out here for no reason. They sacrificing these young men. Just go out there. Go play.
They just out there so they don't get fired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, they got to play the preseason game. There's no way around it. It has to be played. So, it is what it is at this point, dog. So
what you're saying is if you playing in this game, your chances of making this team are very slim.
I mean, listen, if
they're gonna have to play some people they like, but maybe not many.
Who do they like that they have to play?
They might have to play somebody like Bo Hanna or somebody, or you know what I'm saying? They might have to play somebody like Neville Gallimore, maybe a couple of rounds.
First and foremost, Neville Gallimore was on the bubble before this started. Right.
Hey, I'm gonna make a promise to y'all real quick. If I'm at my house, I will never use I'm not using my cell phone to do restream no more. So I will only be using my phone if I'm in the world. There you go.
It's okay. But yeah, so listen. I'm sure there will be one or two guys that have to play just because there are not too many people at their position, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But listen, hear me out though. The Dallas Cowboys are already preparing to keep their guys healthy. They just had a player go down with an ACL injury again. We had 3 ACL injuries in 5 days. So I don't think they're even going to risk putting anybody out there they care about. So I think that nameplate is going to be out there playing. I think that that boy Bostick, Matt Forniak.
Did you just make up a player? Did you just make up a player? This dude said that.
I don't know his name. His name like this long. So his name is
bro, that dude got a whole mama, a cousin, an auntie. His name is like this. Bruh. You can't do that boy like that.
I don't know that man's name. I didn't know that his name take up his whole nameplate and then some. So we call the boy nameplate.
One thing we can agree on, he does have a name though. You know,
it's a long ass name that I don't know.
At least we know he has one. You know what I'm saying? We can move on after that. He got a name.
He got a name. I don't know it, but he got a name.
But look, he was actually playing decent though. So that's why we noticed him. Nameplate was actually out there blocking people. It's number 72. That's why we do numbers. You know, football guys, we do numbers. 72 was doing good. I think that was 72.
I think Richards is 72, so I know damn well it wasn't him. I know his
name. Richards 76, I believe.
Hold on now. Listen, we ain't gonna do this.
We don't know these people. Yeah, that's what it's Alex Taylor something. P word. Put Big Sarge comment on there because y'all know I ain't finna be able to pronounce that.
Yeah, 76. 76 is Richards. You're right.
Yeah,
it's Alex Taylor
That's a New Orleans name right there.
Listen to me, Alex. You know the rule. Somebody said West Coast, you can't be talking. You mess folks' names up all the time, but I do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's a line of it's a show of respect. You know what I'm saying? Because if West Coast know your name and I'm saying it properly, that means you need to. Actually, it means one or two things. It means you out there balling, or it means I got a petition to get your ass up out of here. One or two. Like,
One or two.
it's only if I know your name, it's only one or two reasons, bruh.
Always
Like that's how. Like I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Like my boy, I'm not gonna call him my boy because he really not my boy because I don't really know this dude like that. But the kicker, my boy, Mr. Aubrey Graham. I know he not related to Drake, but the names sound the same. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. A lot of people be hitting me up, West Coast, West Coast. What about the kicker? What about the kicker? I'm like, bro, I don't even know this dude. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? What about him? I don't know him. Send me some information on him. But I will say this, right? Not even to change the subject, but just to talk about stuff that, you know, because on UnCut Cowboy, our job is to talk about stuff that folks are not talking about. Why? Because, bro, you can hear it everywhere else in the world, right? So we're going to talk about something that nobody else is talking about. And I'm going to be honest with you. People keep asking me, West Coast, what's up with the kicker? Bro, we done had 2 preseason games. I have no clue what's up with the kicker. I've seen as much as you see. What y'all think is up with the kicker?
Well, if you don't mind me interjecting real quick, one thing I will say, he did kick for the back-to-back champion Birmingham Stallions of the USFL. So, you know.
That don't even count.
That's the only semi-pro team you got, man. Don't do us like that.
Up like that. Don't mess his Alabama market up like that. You know what I mean?
Do us like that. Put some respect on our name, back-to-back champs. But
hey, how far is that Alabama State? Is it Alabama State? Is that a BSU, a HBS?
Yeah, Alabama.
They had that TV show there, right? With Ray J and all them dudes there, right? Ray J.
I don't watch no
TV to know.
The city got more than one church. Okay, I thought you were in a small town. I thought you had the block on slot. He said he had
Birmingham is the city of Alabama. It ain't big. It ain't a city compared to y'all cities, but it's the city of Alabama. So you know,
I've been to Birmingham. Actually, got that long street in front of it before you go to the mall. I went to the mall there. I went on a church trip to Birmingham, Alabama. It's like a long, highway street.
That's Belsman Super Highway. Yeah.
That mall was.
That don't even sound like a real highway, man.
Hey, you
don't shop at that mall, do you?
Nah, that's the mall. You gotta have that thing on you. You gotta have that file on you when you go out there.
I'm still
that mall, yeah.
Hey, you gotta have that file on you when you go out there.
Everybody's socks match their shoes. I said, "Oh hell, I'm in the wrong place."
Real quick, to answer your question, what my thoughts on Ball Stick? He alright. He ain't the worst. He ain't the worst guy. He ain't the best guy. He been in the middle this whole time.
Yeah, but hey, let's finish this convo real quick on this kicker though. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody made a really good point, and I ain't gonna lie, I low key kind of agree with this person. They said, "Man, West Coast, do you think the Dallas Cowboys are protecting the kicker they have right now?" And I'm gonna be honest with you, to a degree, and low key kind of feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Because a team that had a problem with kickers missing kicks in field goals, and bro, we're not even talking about field. Listen to me. Technically, we're not even talking about field goals. We're talking about extra points. Like between the 3 of us, I know one of us can make an extra point if our life depended on it. I would probably say Henny. Henny, I feel like you the one that's gonna get us.
I'm going out there with my steel toes on. I'm gonna kick that. I'm gonna hit a 65-yarder, sir.
Landlord has chosen to be tribute.
No, I'm for the kick. I don't know. I'm gonna probably go with Henny because he's wearing glasses. You know what I'm saying? He got
glasses. You can do anything.
Yeah, you can do anything. You can do anything if you have glasses on. So yeah, I'm probably going with Henny for the kick. But what I'm saying is, bro, like we're a team that had kickers missing kicks in playoff games. We also released a kicker because he missed a kick. Bro, listen to me. I would think in this next game, I'm gonna tell you one thing I really want to see. I want to see a freaking kicker kick, bruh. Yeah. Like, I want to see a kicker kick because I am not expecting Mike McCarthy's offense to be a high-scoring offense. I'm sorry. I'm not expecting that.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Because I don't think nobody can answer this better than you. Okay, I was hearing stuff. They were saying that in training camp, they were saying the atmosphere out there is bad for kickers. Is that true? They were saying it's like a bad atmosphere for kickers. It's
What
rough.
you talking about, bro? You was in California too. What did you?
No, I'm saying they say it's rough on the kicker.
One bead of sweat on your head.
I'm saying, listen, you seen it more times than me. That's what I'm saying. Is it really rough on the kicker? Because that's the excuse they kind of made. They said it's kind of rough on kickers out there. They said when he got to Texas, they said he was phenomenal. That was some of the beat writers were saying.
So you're telling me, so maybe he can't handle that 70-degree weather with that cool little cool factor.
It do have beautiful weather out there, but maybe the wind they talking about. Maybe they talking about the wind.
Hey, landlord, you know when you were standing there. You know when you were standing there in California and you felt like this nice breeze of fresh air? You thought it was like an angel just blowing on your neck?
Don't remind me of the weather.
It's too much. Like that was just too much for him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you made me sound like I need to go to California.
My thing is this: if it's not good for a weather, then maybe that explains some of the interceptions for Dak Prescott. I'm saying if we can use these examples for a kicker who's barely even kicking, bro, and let's just be real. Every time I see a kicker kicking in practice, I don't ever see nobody trying to block it. I never see. Bro,
we never had no pressure. Maybe they need to practice that. Maybe they need to practice that, bro. They might need to practice that. You just came up, man. You just really just broke some ground with that. Why ain't nobody rushing them, bro? Hey, that's why they get to the game and be in shambles.
It's like, now that I think about that, that's a dumb idea.
That's a great point right there. Wes just then broke the Da Vinci Code. That's why they can't kick, bro. Like, ain't nobody, it's never a pressurized situation at practice. Never.
But then you get in a game, like, think about this, bro. Like, to be honest with you, a kicker, if I was a kicker, you know what I'd do, bro? I'm going to tell you, man. I would have his kids, his wife, everybody out there, right? I have an alligator pit right in front of him.
Wait a minute.
Listen to me. I ain't gonna put the kids in. Y'all know West Coast love the kids. Y'all know
West Coast Cowboy do not reflect anybody else on Cowboys Uncut. Continue.
Facts.
Okay, now you going. See, now that I said that, now I'm good. Now you said it's good. But listen to me. We ain't gonna push the kids in. But the wife and grandma, aunt, they adults. They can go in.
Wait a minute.
Listen to me. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you need to put these kickers in a guy, either put them out there, put them out there, you know what I'm saying? Put their ass right there. If you don't make the kick, they going in, bro. Because listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Can we agree that if you do not simulate that same pressure, it is not the same kick, bro?
Look, Elva Montgomery on Facebook said, "Hey, that's a hell of a mojo, right?
That's a new one. He said, "Hold on." King G said, "Hold on, let him cook."
But think about that.
That's a hell of a mojo moment right there.
Hey, shout out to my boy with this $2 super chat. But think about that though, bro. Listen to me. Every situation with a kicker, because think about this. Let me give you guys a great example. You guys know when the highest percentage of kicking was in the entire NFL history was? You know what it was?
What?
2020.
When the COVID, when nobody around.
Does anybody want to explain to me why so many kickers were kicking at a high level in 2020?
No pressure.
Out of the same reason that people were balling in the bubble.
Yep. Nobody never come back. And then look, and I don't care what to say. I'm telling you, I pull up at LAX West. I'm telling you, I will. But the Lakers got a championship that year too.
He left. But hey, the
Lakers got a championship that year, and that was fraudulent. That was bubble fraudulency right there. That's what
hold on, JR. I don't know if he hurt, but I ain't seen him.
You take it back right now.
I can't. It's not legit. That's why we called it the bubble gum.
You know why?
They had no pressure.
Anthony Davis only had to play 42 games. So if Anthony Davis only got to play 42 games, bro, it's the whole 83 games that get him messed up.
But to your point, though, you're right. It was not a pressurized situation. That's why these kickers was kicking out of their mind in 2020. That's a great point right there. That's a great point. And,
yeah, you might need to apologize because Laker Nation didn't approve. We didn't.
I'm a Spurs fan, sir. I want all the smoke with the Lakers. I want you to know that right now.
Boy, Carl said, "Nah, that ain't cool, landlord. That ain't cool, bro."
Mickey
You
said
gotta
y'all finna make her crash. You gotta calm down.
Hey, but listen to me. Some of the best basketball, like that bubble basketball.
That was some good ass
Them
basketball. Them
Good
boys going
basketball
crazy.
though, but
Them boys took off.
But look though, what I didn't like about it. Well, we talk about basketball, but this finna be very quick. Look, what
Man,
I
this
didn't like
Cowboys
about
uncut, bro. This Cowboys uncut, bro.
Look, what I didn't like about it was they didn't have to travel. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They was in one gym. They was just at the rec. That's what I ain't like. They ain't like you didn't travel or no crowd. That's suspect to me. But let's continue. You know, I'll let y'all have it though.
Hey, but I'm gonna
look. My Spurs did get a championship in a shutout year though.
Yeah,
so.
lockout short and
Yeah,
season.
so I ain't gonna say.
I promise you, the Knicks were not supposed to be there. The Knicks had no purpose being there.
Facts.
So I'll let y'all live though.
Hold on, it's too easy to say he almost unfollowed landlord on all platforms for listening to Lakers.
Hey, I just want y'all to know the not expression of West Coast Cowboy. A few things he said. A few things he say I rock with. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff he said about the Eagles, I rock with that. But all that other stuff and them pictures of him on the internet, I do not support that.
What's going on?
Not support that. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. It looked just like him, though. I ain't gonna lie. It do. I had the dread there.
Oh,
that wasn't me.
Overton said, "Fun fact: his job controlled the virtual fans for all the COVID sports."
What?
What?
So, yeah, the little fake fans, man. See, y'all
be in the crowd.
Ain't nobody got time for that, man. Ain't nobody got time. And we sitting up here talking about that's a real championship, man.
Hey, listen, listen. I understand. You
Who
know
won the Super Bowl that year?
Not the Cowboys. I can't remember.
It was fraudulent.
Tom Brady. Bucks.
Tom always cheating, so it was fraudulent.
2020.
Who they play against?
2020.
The Chiefs. Because they beat them in 2020, and then Joe Burrow and the Rams were the teams that played in the Super Bowl the next year in 2021.
Was there fans? There was fans in the Super Bowl in the stadium, right?
I think so. By the time that they played, I think there was. Yeah, there was. There were fans by then because it was February.
Okay.
It happened in February of 2021. So
wait a minute. Somebody said Michael Williams said never bet with West Coast. He gonna have your family hostage.
No, that's like time out. That is not true. Now you can bet with me, and I pay up all the time. But I will say this: if you are a kicker and the only thing you have in life is to swing your leg and connect it with a brown ball, and then it go through the little thing like this, yeah, bro, we gotta be because you gotta think like this, kickers, right? When we're practicing, y'all kick a couple times. What are y'all doing for the rest of the 2 hours?
Smoking.
Them boys out there, look, it be looking like, you know,
what you doing for the other 2 hours?
Wait a minute. You ever been to a job where it ain't nothing to do? You just gotta act like you doing something. Yeah. That's what it look like. Kickers be. The kickers be like, I'm finna make this look like a real duty. I'm doing. I'm finna swing my legs so many times. Boy, watch this.
Hey, you remember that? You remember that little short? I don't ever do shit at work.
Drowning down the unanswered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
So that's for me, bro. For me, that's why I say for me, because you got to think like this. A kicker is almost like a quarterback, right? They only practice one skill set. That's it. A quarterback goes to practice and they practice being a quarterback. That's it, bro. They don't practice running back drills. They don't practice drills. That's it. If there's nobody to throw to, what do kickers do? Work on their dropbacks. Listen to me.
Taking them little weak steps and stuff. They ain't even kicking the ball sometimes. Like, man,
bro, for 2 hours, you don't do anything else, bro. You don't do anything else. And think about this. You're either kicking a short field goal or a long field goal. So my thing is this. The expectation for a kicker should be this. You miss one kick, I might replace you. You miss 2 kicks, you should already know you're getting replaced.
Yeah, look, think about this. They sit over there and be kicking in the net. Yeah, that is useless, bro. Look, if they trying to get rid of running back, I told y'all, I vote to get rid of a kicker first. Like, we don't need no kickers for real, man.
And then, the thing I hate about the kicking position is someone who is so important can have such an important role on a game.
Exactly. It could be the win or loss for a Super Bowl just because he did a kick. They can eliminate all kicks and put the responsibility on the people who actually make up the game. Like, instead of your whole Super Bowl depending upon somebody's field goal, let it be dependent upon your wide receiver, your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, take away the kick and be like, okay, if y'all score right here, y'all win. Or they get a chance to score, and then we'll get a winner. Like screw kicking all together, if you ask me.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
You want to take away every kick. You want to take out kickoffs and
we don't have to have.
Bruh, listen to me. Technically, you don't need it because you can spot the ball anywhere you want to.
Look, you football been doing it for years. You football don't even kick. You football don't even kick at some level. Like
that's true. I'm gonna tell you right now, at the level that we play right now, we do not have kickoff. We don't have kick. I'm gonna tell you right, because at 6U there will be a kick return touchdown every time.
And look how cheap that is. Big Star just told, look how unfair this is. Kickers generally lead the team in scoring. That ain't even fair. Like all you doing is kicking and you getting points. That's really unfair, man.
I mean, I think listen. I also say this: if we had one of the best kickers in the league, would we say this? Like if we had somebody that can make a 60-yard field goal and they sleep and they went out there and won. Like, oh buddy, like the Patriots, they won with nothing but field goals. They won with nothing but field goal. They last Super Bowl. So like I'm
also think about this though. The New England Patriots treated Vinatieri like he was actually like not saying he wasn't a part, like he was a valued asset. Like if you're a Patriots offense that's not scoring a whole bunch of points already, then that's why I say the only time you're going to really know who your kicker is if you have an offense that struggles in the red zone. And to be honest with you, teams that struggle in the red zone, you're going to know who your kicker is. Why? Because he's going to make a lot of kicks. Like, let's just be honest with you. Part of the reason why we all knew Dan Bailey is why? Because we would fall short in the end zone, he would make a kick. Like, I think the first thing that teams need to do is you got to change your view of third down and fourth down. Because, I'm going to just say in a micro standpoint, as far as this week, reason why I brought up kicker is because of this. I believe that this game, the Cowboys need to create situations where they have to kick. They have to kick.
I mean, I'm
telling this right now. I even said this on my show. I said, y'all can get mad, but I don't give a damn. I'm kicking on third down if I have to. Why? Because it's not about winning, bruh. It's about putting this guy in the most stressful situation. Because I'm going to tell you this right here, bruh. You think it's stressful right now? Imagine Dak. And I'm going to tell you the thing that, like if I was a kicker, bruh, teams, they should have separate games for kickers. Because not separate games, but separate airplanes for kickers. Because imagine being a guy, a whole team, you going out there executing. It comes down to a kick, and a guy that barely be doing practice and stuff like that miss an actual kick. Like, that is a ridiculous complex. And think about this, you have that on your head every day. You feel me? So that's why I say the Cowboys, when a kicker goes out there, if the team doesn't have faith that he can kick it, don't even kick it. Just go for it.
Think about it though. One thing
just go for it.
Look, we joking, but being honest though, most of the kicking is just mental though. Because think about it. It ain't like the kicker just get so old that he can't kick. You know what I'm saying? It's always mental. We be like, oh yeah, he just ain't got it no more. It's mostly mental as a kicker, being honest. Because think about it. If quarterbacks can play the 40 plus, how long you think a kicker should be able to play?
40 plus.
You see what I'm saying?
You can be executing well, but I'm going to tell you this right here. Good defense is always going to kill good execution. That's just what it is. Mm-hmm. Good defense is all. Listen, if you take the best offensive play you have versus the best defensive play you have, I'm going to be honest with you, equal score, equal team, I'm going to pick the defense. Because too many things you can have great players all 11 and one person just doesn't kick slide the way he's supposed to, or one person doesn't move the way he's supposed to, and then guess what? The play's messed up.
Then a penalty
has so much to do with timing and rhythm.
Yeah, then think about a penalty could negate the whole play. This dude got a good jump off from the start of the ball. You had to hold him, so you completed a 30-yard pass, and they got to come back. Now you're 10 yards in the hole.
Offense almost got to be perfect.
Offense got to be perfect. And then, they so ticky-tack, they might call offensive pass interference.
I'm going to tell you like this. It's not that offense wins games. Defense wins you the game, but the offense is going to get you to the door. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's like imagine going to the club. When you go to the club, it's two folds. You got to go to the club, and you got to either wait in line or get in the club, right? What Chris Brown say, how y'all done? Y'all outside. Y'all even in the club. You know what I'm saying? So just go. You can't even get in. Because remember back in the days, we used to parking lot, fill yard over there, right? You got to the club, not even to get in. I did it, just be sitting out
trying to get in. You trying to catch the crowd on the way out.
Trying to catch you coming out.
Exactly. I'm gonna save my $20 and my $14 for my 2 shot because you know you gotta buy 2 drinks when you get up in here. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna save my little $34. You know what I'm saying? And just wait outside, put that 30 in my tank, right? So guess what? The exact same thing. Your offense is gonna get you to the club. You know what I'm saying? Offense is gonna get you in position to win games. But at the end of the day, almost, and I'm gonna just tell you like this. For the Dallas Cowboys, how it usually works for close games, our defense needs to get us the ball back and our offense needs to drive. So theoretically, it's really, when we're looking at games, you know, over the last couple of years, you know, we've been hoping and praying, defense stop them. Mm-hmm. We haven't really been saying, oh my God, I hope we can score. Because, bro, we've had no problem scoring.
For the most part.
For the most part, we've had no
get to the playoffs.
Oh my God, we're two totally different. We'll save that for January because we are 2 totally different teams in the regular season, the playoffs. Yeah, or at least Kellen Moore was.
Yeah,
like he's like a 15-point different team almost. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I mean that's what it comes. And to be honest with you, your kicker is a part of it. So that's why if you don't know, if when you're sending him out there, you aren't for sure he can make the kick, just go for it, bro. I would rather leave Dak on the field. If it's on the under the 40, go for it, bro. Go for it.
If, in my opinion, depending upon like what kind of situation you in, I would like to go for it more times than not anyway. Like long as it ain't like a full 5 yards or something. If it's under 3 yards, I want to go for it. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Unless you from like the 20, like you got bad field position or something, that's understandable. But if you pass the 50, let's say that. If you pass the 50 and it's under 3 yards for the first down, I'm going for it. I'm sorry. Well. Yeah, I'm going for it.
Hey, our boy Bishop did point it out. I seen it earlier. He pointed out that a kicker won MVP in the league before.
That's sad. That's crazy.
Back in the day.
See, look, this one more thing about kickers though. We're not saying that they're not important to this game right now. What I'm saying is they are. But what I'm saying is they shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't be. Because, like I said, we know with the way the game is structured right now, Maher won us some games last year, y'all. He really did. But what I'm saying is they shouldn't be that important to this football game like that. Not in my.
Yeah.
What the big is, we can do without them, really. We really can.
They need to be every day.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can look. Think about this. This is a simple fix. Start from the 25 for the field goal. I mean, for the kickoff. Instead of punting, you can start from it. You can make them start at another the other side of the field, or either make them go hard for or something. You know, that might be a little too extreme. But you can make them start like have a. Now that'll be the only part that's hard right there. I'll be honest. Yeah, punting will be the only thing that's hard. Planning to be the only thing that's hard because we got good punters that change field position all the time. We got guys that pin guys on the 1 yard line, the 2 within the 5. Well, in youth football, they just go for it. I think they just go for it. And if you don't get it, then they just start right there. So that'll be the hardest thing to simulate is
He said landlord want XFL rules.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing. They got me on that one, but all the other kicking we don't need. Kickoff and what else? Field goals. We don't need neither one of them.
Most fair catchers start at the 10 or the 15, and that's great field position because on a touchback you start at the 25, so that's 15 to 10-yard field position.
Hey, I wanted to calculate it though. You can calculate like what would a punt would have been. Like what's the average point distance? The average punt distance.
Because some folk got sorry ass punters. We might have shanked it. I could have got it 10 yards. I could have got it 10 yards up the road.
True. That's the only one. Punting is the only one that I give y'all on. We'll need a punter though, because it'll be too much calculation and stuff. So that's the only one.
So this eliminate field goals. How about that?
I might say eliminate special teams. He said landlord is eliminate special teams.
I would probably be okay with eliminating kickoff returns. Punts, I actually have a better idea for punts. You know what I'm saying? And what I think is a kind of ingenious too. Why not teach your quarterback how to punt? You know what I'm saying? Like if I was a team.
If I was a quarterback, I petition for $60 million off the back.
I would. You ain't gonna have me playing.
Listen to me. Imagine this. Bruh, if Dak knew how to rugby style punt, he could literally go out there, set up in 4 receivers wides. If he don't see anything, just punt the ball. Just punt it.
You gonna have the quarterback getting turf toe.
Listen to me. I'm gonna say this right here. Wait. On all jokes aside, listen. Think about this. Because all jokes aside, I already know a team that does. I already know high school teams that do this. Like there's high school teams, right? There's a team named Centennial High School, and number 1, they're number 3 because they lost to Mater Dei last week. Centennial High School right now. Their quarterback is also their kicker. On fourth down, bruh, shotgun formation, 5. Because you got to think like this: if he's a quarterback, the defense has to. You have to respect the fact that he has 4 receivers on the field. He's gonna drop back. If he sees something, he's throwing the ball. If he doesn't, he's rugby kicking the ball 40 yards down the field. And guess what, bruh? Almost every time, you know what a team has to do? One, if you're deep, let me tell you what the dopest thing that I love that it does. It takes the defense out of punt return formation. Because you got to have, if you have 4 receivers wide, who's going to be in the deep return trying to get this football? Yeah. Nobody is. So guess what? Now he's punting the ball, and even if it only goes 30 yards, the ball's going to roll 20 yards. Why? Because nobody's back there to get it. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I do want to add too, like which I know we talking like in hypothetically, but at the same time, think about this though. The NFL kind of showed you that they don't give a damn about kickers like that either. Because look, if that was the case, they would have left the rules alone in the playoffs. They'd have left them alone. They seen how Josh Allen got beat, and they was like, "Hey, we're gonna make it to where the offense get another opportunity." Like, why you gonna do that if you really care about kickers? No, that lets you know they know that kicking is kind of screwing people, huh?
They care about offense because listen, they didn't lose on the last second field goal. They lost because they
weren't able to get the ball back.
Yeah, because they defense didn't get a stop. They didn't deserve to get the ball back.
But look though, the rules still favor the offense because look, if you kick a field goal, the other team still get the ball back.
Yeah, but it worked.
That's what I'm saying. If you cared about kickers, that'll be the end of the game.
I mean, they been changed that though. No, they changed that. They changed that the year before, like 2 years before that, where a field goal doesn't end the game in overtime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you cared about kicking, if kicking was that important, you wouldn't have changed the rule at all. It'll just be over. The game over.
I don't think it's about the kicker. I think it's about them. I think they like more what they did in college. You remember how college usually evolved to like a damn 6 overtime shootout back in the day?
I kind of don't like that because it took too long.
Like, damn, this game supposed to be over at 8 o'clock. My team started playing. They in the second quarter. Y'all still.
Think about this. Don't you hate when you have these crazy shootouts, right? And then it ends on a kick?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like
now,
it's almost like
it's in regulation, you just screwed though. If it's in regulation, you screwed. But if it's in overtime, now they like, hey man, we don't want it to end like this.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I mean, and think about this, and that's the NFL just making an that's football looking at the fact that hey, yes, football is a game, but there still has to be an entertainment factor to it.
Yeah,
because that's the only reason why you would do that. Because you're looking for in-game theatrics.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect way. Just like this. Why do you think the Cowboys, like if the NFL, when you're doing scheduling, it makes sense for us to start seasons or end seasons with division games? Why? Because it guarantees high intensity right out the gate. First game of the season, it matters. You can't just BS this game. Why? Because if you BS it, you're already down in your division. So I'm gonna be honest with you. The Cowboys, they week 1 or 2, we always, for the most part, I think they always gonna set it up for us to play some division players.
They said they changed the overtime rule after Brett Favre lost against the Saints. Okay, so that's when they
changed that pass interference rule for like a year, and then they took that mess right back, which made sense. Like, come on, you can't.
Oh no, that's two separate instances, and it's funny that you mentioned both of them involved the Saints. Because you remember when Brett Favre the Bountygate game. Where they
said Brett Favre. I'm tripping, bro.
Yeah.
My mind was thinking about the boy
in the interference where you could challenge it. Yeah, they changed the shit for a year. They never changed it. They never changed it. Like, good, you threw your flag. We keep what we call next.
You know. People be like, what if all the police recorded everything they do? Then guess what? You know that time when they pulled you over and you was speeding, they would have had to give you a ticket.
Your ass going to jail.
I'm just I be telling folks there's a good thing and there's a bad thing with everything being recorded. You know what I'm saying? There's a good time and there's a bad, you know what I mean? Because if it's everything is being recorded, that means when you get pulled over them little tickets, he's going to have to actually give you a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because
you know that time you with your partners, they found that little herb, but they said it wasn't enough, so they crumbled that shit up and they said, "Hey, y'all get out my street,
get out my neighborhood."
Yeah, y'all move around back over there. Yeah. You would have went to jail, did that thing. He said it saves if it saves lives. Yeah, I understand that. But
time out. I gotta say this. Okay, we just proven how uninterested we are in this preseason game. Cause we done talked about everything but this game.
Listen, I mean, let's just be real, man. This is gonna be a game that the Cowboys. Listen to me. The Dallas Cowboys really don't even want to play this game. They're gonna
that's what we were saying when you was out. Like, listen, I don't care about this game. They don't care about this game.
Like they don't.
Like they already know who's making the team.
We trying our best not to talk about this game.
I'm gonna tell you like this: when your quarterback is already talking about week one and the week one opponent, that means they have already made the mental shift. Like that's what I was actually gonna start the show off. Like the only people that are talking, if you're on the Dallas Cowboy roster right now, right, and they're talking to you about Cowboys versus Raiders, you have not made this team. Okay, you need to keep balling. Okay, there's a reason why they're talking about it. If you're on this Dallas Cowboy team and they're talking about Cowboys versus Giants, go take your helmet off, go sit down. I'll see you in a couple weeks because you have made this team. Dak Prescott and these guys, they're not talking about the Giants. Dak, no, he ain't. Dak, the whole starting offense, the whole starting defense, they're already ready. So to be honest with you, in this game, I think the only two people who are going to be playing are guys that are 100% on the bubble. And I don't even really think one game is going to help you. If you're on the bubble still and they don't know if they're going to cut you, this game probably ain't going to be enough.
Wes, you was out when we were talking about that, but that's a good. We supposed to finish that conversation. What players is on the field right now? Like, if you are on the field, do that mean your chances of making this team are very slim?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If I've identified you as a guy, because there are guys who have low probability of making the team, and then you have guys that you need that are going to play in primary backup positions, and they need more reps. Those are the two people that are playing. Either someone I got to see because I got to cut you or him, and the only way I can determine if I'm going to cut you or him is if I see you guys on the field. So both y'all get the chance to play, get in the pit. I'm going to give you guys one knife. Whoever come out is the winner. You know what I'm saying? Then you have other guys who are like, yo, let me give you an example. TJ Bass. Hey, Bass, guess what? Our offensive line, they tend to fall down and get hurt, right? So, yes, I believe Bass has made this team. But I also believe he's going to play. Why? Because he needs more opportunities. Jalen Brooks, do I think Jalen Brooks makes this team the 53 original? No, I don't. But I do believe that guys like Jalen Brooks are now playing for one or two things. They're playing to either get picked up on a high waiver, or they're playing so that the Dallas Cowboys remember them to put them on that practice squad. You know what I'm saying?
They fighting for the practice squad.
And listen, we ain't got that many wide receivers. Somebody gonna have to play. So Jalen Brooks, Jalen Cropper.
Oh, but Jalen Brooks is gonna play. Jalen Brooks, he's gonna play.
He ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really cheating. He actually no call, no show after the first job interview.
See, so you know. I was about to say it's really iffy too, because Damian Johnson asked a good question. Why would you play Austin Richards? You want him to get the experience, but at the same time, it's a risk factor in there because he might actually be some backup that we have. You know what I'm saying?
He currently the swing.
That's what I'm saying. So how would you balance them two? Would you balance that?
I'm not balancing anything. Like we got offensive linemen. We don't even know their name. We already know that, right?
So you just gonna put them out there.
All the scrubs.
Then it also comes down to after you decide a guy is eligible to play, then you ask the question, is the risk worth the reward? Is the risk of playing Austin Richards worth the reward of him getting better in a preseason game? Honestly, yes, it is. I would play him. I'm just being if I would play.
You think you
we
value
are.
the experience? You value the experience over
Yes,
the risk.
because you got to think like this. If he doesn't have experience, then technically he isn't really a backup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need him to be at his best. You know what I mean? Like,
it's difficult. Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he has to be playing well, and the only way for me to get him to playing well is for him to get to play. So it's like, if I have to, like, if something was to happen, and I'm gonna tell you this right here: if something happens to your tackles, bruh, Tyler Smith is gonna play tackle. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? If Tyron Smith, you know what I'm talking about?
Would. You know what
I'm saying?
Y'all get it. Y'all get it.
If that happens, Tyler Smith is going to slide over to tackle. So theoretically, you need a guard.
Yeah.
Because that makes
got one. TJ Bass played left or right guard.
Both.
Man, he played both. On the Dallas Cowboys, we don't got that left and right. What is you talking about, bro?
So we at least got
swing guard, swing tackle.
Yeah, what is you talking about? Left. He played, bro. He played all of them.
He played.
Yeah. So realistically, your backup tackle right now to Tyron Smith is Tyler Smith, because that makes more sense. You slide Tyler Smith back over at tackle, then all you got to do is get a guard. And think about this: if Tyron Smith really would have retired, like people saying he was going to, you would be in the same exact situation because Tyler Smith would still be playing tackle.
Bro, you know I gotta go after this, but I gotta answer this question. This is a controversial one right here. Shout out to Will Nico. What about Mozzie? Because you want him to get the experience, but you don't want him to get hurt either.
Bro, Mozzie playing, bro.
He's definitely somebody that needs some experience.
Because you got to think like this.
Y'all gonna play him.
Yes, because an inexperienced Mozzie doesn't benefit me anyway. He might as well be hurt if he ain't gonna play well. Look at this point, if you're not playing well, you're hurt to me. You're hurt. Yeah, you're in the game, but you're not playing well, so you're hurt.
You might as well be hurt if you ain't playing well. So
you get what I mean? Like you might as well be hurt. So what is the reason why
you're not helping the team? That's the end. That's the end.
That's the end. Exactly. So, and my thing is this: Mozzie is a defensive tackle. At his position, he needs reps. Like that is not a position that you get better by not playing. Like there are positions that you can actually get better by being cerebral. And no. Those high impact attack. No, he needs to feel someone laying on him every week. That's what he has to feel that.
He got to feel that pop.
Yeah, you got to feel that. So yeah, I'm not. Mozzie's playing.
Okay, that was a good question though, honestly, because it's still that battle, that balancing act we was talking about.
Let me ask you this then, Wes. Who do you not want to see out there outside of the starters? Like the starters are no go, of course. Outside of the starters, who is somebody you think is too integral on this team to not play?
Nobody.
So you would play Jalen Tolbert?
Yeah, hell yeah. He be my name. Hell yeah. Why not? See, this is the thing you also got to remember too, is if I turn down the flame on him because he's injured, does that turn down the flame on him for the regular season? Because bro, he ain't gonna see a game for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to understand, like, is it good to kind of cool him off? Or I'm saying, because he ain't gonna be, if he's hot, let him be hot. He young. And think about this: if you get hurt, you got Michael Gallup, bro. So there's not a lot of risk with Mike. My wide receiver room is so deep. Hell yeah, he playing. Hell yeah. What do I got to lose? If he get hurt, that means another guy that you guys like gets an opportunity to get some reps.
Man, Michael Gallup ain't played a full season. I don't know when. So I don't look at Michael Gallup the same way as y'all.
Hey, everybody got mad at me when I said Jalen Tolbert was y'all just nobody understood my video because I said that as of right now today, everybody, I'm taking Michael Gallup. I'm like, bro, you haven't even seen Michael Gallup play. You haven't seen Michael Gallup play. How can you take him over Jalen Tolbert right now?
So that's part of the reason why I don't want to play Jalen Tolbert, because I don't know if Michael Gallup is going to be Michael Gallup.
So then make Jalen Tolbert your third receiver and then make Michael Gallup your fourth and play Michael Gallup. But my fourth receiver is playing.
You want the fourth receiver to play.
Yes, because listen to me. My quarterback got to have someone decent to throw at. Come on, man.
Will Greer ain't gonna hit him no damn way.
Yeah, this is the thing though. When my backup quarterback comes in, that means he'll probably be playing, bro. I want to be able to have him somebody out there that he can execute. And I don't want this just to be even though it is a meaningless game, I still want to have something productive come out of it. And let's just be real, bro. Like, we got to stop with this. Somebody gets hurt and then we don't want to play nobody. Because guess what? We don't give a damn about that in the regular season. Want to know why? Because it's the regular season. But guess what? Does it hurt your team more when you get hurt in the preseason or regular season? Bro, it all hurts, bro.
All
It all hurts, bro.
At least when they get hurt in the regular season, they will help me win a game that mattered.
Yes, but if they get hurt in the preseason, they can't help you in the regular season. If they get hurt in the regular season, they can't help. But if they get hurt in the regular season, they can't help you the next week. This is the thing, man. This is what you got to understand. That's why you focus on having better backups. That's just what it is. You can't be out here trying to not play starters because you're scared they're going to get hurt. I can get it in a preseason game, but like a fourth receiver, man, Jalen Tolbert's playing, bro. There is more benefit in him playing than there is not playing. Unless you're just going to be, listen to me, that fluke injury that you think is going to happen if he plays in this game can happen week 1. Why don't you care?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I think he ain't playing. Real talk.
Yeah.
Because look, we got a lot of receivers, bro. We got a lot of people. I just named about 4 of them. We got Jalen Marino Cropper, Jalen Brooks, Dontario Drummond,
Michael Jackson.
Man,
that's 3 receivers right now.
You got a whole bunch of, this is the thing though. You have a whole bunch of guys who are not going to make this team. You know what I'm saying?
Bill Johnson too. Who is that?
That's what I'm talking about. Billy Johnson, not Michael Jackson. Billy Johnson.
Yeah, you have a bunch of guys. Listen,
Billy Johnson.
I still want to get something beneficial from this. And if I can get Jalen Tolbert in a game like this where Jalen Tolbert is going to be playing third receivers, he is going to have probably a consistent game like he had past week, right? Guess what? He now get to take that into the regular season. I don't want to cool Jalen Tolbert down. I don't want to do that. I want Jalen Tolbert hot as hell going to, because guess what? I'm sorry, but if Jalen Tolbert gets hurt, it don't change nothing on this offense. Let me get a little closer to y'all. I love Jalen Tolbert.
Has the stars. I don't know if it's on yours or mine.
Appreciate you for the stars, man. I'm just cooking. I apologize for that. I know y'all been super stars and super chats, but listen to me. If Jalen Tolbert get hurt, it is not changing anything. That boy, I love Jalen Tolbert, but he didn't bring nothing to this team last year, and you still got to the second round of the playoffs. Jalen Tolbert is not going to be the difference between us winning a Super Bowl and not. I'm sorry, bro. He is your third, at worst, fourth receiver. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. If we were talking about them 2 dudes, I could get it. But your fourth, and the Cowboys basically said he's your fourth receiver. Jerry said the other day, he said your fourth receiver. So we're talking about our fourth receiver. Your fourth receiver has been playing because your other receivers have not been playing. So let him play. That's why I say let him play. And to be honest with you, you got to think like this. I don't want to diminish the talent around Cooper Rush and around Will Greer.
Cooper Rush not going to play.
I know, but I'm just Will Greer. Well, around Will Greer. Like still, like you got to think like this. If Will Greer's playing in a regular season game, don't you want to have legitimate film to actually watch? Like,
no, because he didn't put up. Listen, I let him play the last 2 games. He ain't do shit.
Yes, but I understand that. But you're gonna do even worse with Jalen Tolbert Marino. Like I love these guys.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You didn't made a creative player.
Don't frown on your face when you talk about my boy. Not my boy.
I'm not talking about your boy. I'm not talking about your boy. But this is what I'm saying. Your boy. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to watch a game as much as I understand that this game is meaningless. I don't want to watch a game of meaningless film. Like there still needs to be something productive that comes from this game. And if the most productive thing that we can get from this game is that our fourth receiver is still balling, that's worth it to me. Because guess what? If Jalen Tolbert gets hurt and one of them dudes you just said that you love will slide right back up. We're talking about the fourth receiver. Think about this. Your fourth receiver is only going to really get 2 passes a game in a regular season game.
Man,
like you're only gonna get 2 passes.
Cooper Rush ain't gonna give you no opportunities anyway. He gonna come out there and throw the ball to the running back and to the tight end.
Check down Charlie. So that's what I'm saying.
And piss me off doing it. So
I'll be honest with you. I don't think the Cowboys ain't really looking in. Unfortunately, people know the Cowboys they're not this third game. This third game is not about looking at folks. It is about getting through it and being consistent. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the biggest thing that one of the like on offense, you can have like now defense, different story. Why? Because it's hidden. But I mean, bruh, we are not about to be this fan where we can't play our fourth receiver. Like, come on, bruh. I can see if we were talking about CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, but we're talking about our fourth receiver, bruh. Fourth. That if he's a fourth receiver, that means he could be the fifth if someone else just steps up.
He could be
like
the third.
They're not going to get that many targets at the fourth.
He can be the third too, though.
He could be the third too.
He can go up.
All right, shoot. I think you got to get up and he says, I don't know, West Coast CD where 8 with Dak. Yeah, said he's extremely Tony and Sky Murray looked really good as a 4th and 5th receiver for the Chiefs. If someone goes crazy, they get a shot on another team straight up. Attention. What's up with you guys? All right, so that's those comments.
He said
I'm more.
I understand, West Coast point.
Time out. How am I crazy? half of y'all, look, I got folks in the comment box telling me I'm crazy. Half of y'all was saying Jalen Tolbert was a bust last year. If you don't slap yourself, bro, ain't nobody on this show. Listen to me. Ain't nobody on this comment box got the audacity to say anything about me and Jalen Tolbert, bro. We brought Jalen Tolbert on this show when half y'all was saying that Jalen Tolbert was going to be a bust, and we was telling y'all Jalen Tolbert was going to ball out because he ain't get no opportunities, bro. I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep Jalen Tolbert's fire lit. You got
time out. Would one say that UnCut Cowboys was right? It ain't in the season yet, but so far it looks like we was right with that analogy, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Looks like we was right.
We got Turpin. Yeah, I don't know about Turpin. To be honest with you, I don't know where his place is in this game. To be honest with you, that's my dog, but I don't know. His job is smaller and smaller on this team.
I mean, listen. I'm glad you brought up Turpin. You want to try all this stuff? I let Turpin play. I'm damn sure let Turpin. You can be wide receiver one this game. I'm telling you, post routes. Wes, we're gonna do everything that you say you don't want to do with Turpin.
We agree gonna give you an opportunity though. Hey, I'm also get a defense opportunity. That's the only thing about we agree.
Wes, I'm gonna do everything you don't want us to do with Turpin this one game. I'm gonna throw the ball to this man 40 yards down the field. I'm gonna do everything.
Hey, we agree gonna give him an opportunity though. So we agree actually entertaining. Like not saying that he good, but he entertaining. You don't want to see what he do.
He does run my blood pressure though. So if your blood pressure rises, I guess that you can call that entertaining.
He is entertaining, bro. He entertaining. But man, I'm gonna have to get on up out of here, man. I gotta get to the day job.
Man, call in. You don't need that job.
Unfortunately. Shit.
Go ahead, call in. Go ahead, call in, cuz.
The way these supers looking right now, yes, I do.
y'all ran landlord off, man. Y'all could have sent a couple of dollars, make them holler.
I mean, I already skint all my vacation days messing with y'all, so I gotta get up.
Hold on now. It sounds like he used us as an excuse for the vacation.
Y'all did it, so it wasn't me. Somebody said you sick, landlord. I do feel like I got a cough coming on, Mr. Triple D. But nah, man, I'm gonna get with y'all, man. It was a great show. Y'all got me weak, man. I'm tripping off y'all.
Y'all is funny.
I gotta watch this one back. Y'all gonna have me holler.
Man, I'm about to get in the win to myself. And appreciate y'all for bringing me on. And you guys already know I'll be bringing content later on today. This was my 11 o'clock show, 10 o'clock. When we do this show, this is our show. Make sure y'all have a good weekend, a good, safe weekend. We're going to see y'all. Guess what? The next time that we see not the next time. We'll see each other tomorrow for the watch party. But I'm just saying, bro, after tomorrow, like, kids turn up, bro. Like, it's turn up.
Time to ramp up on this content.
It's time to turn up, bro.
This season, it's up time.
You know what I'm saying? And after tomorrow, bro, it's Giants. Like literally, as soon as I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, there will be no recap of the Cowboys versus Preseason Raiders game for me. There will be no recap. The watch party is what you're getting. The next time you see me going live, I'll be talking about the Giants. I do not break down film on preseason. Huh?
I said, let something crazy happen.
Even if it's crazy, the only thing that counts in preseason games is injuries. So even if it counts, even if it's crazy, it ain't gonna matter.
Cooper
rushed for 5,000 yards. Congratulations in the preseason game. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said as soon as that Raider game is over, I'm instantly gonna come up. Cowboys versus Giants first view. Let's talk about it. Who we got to talk about? Saquon gonna be running mad because he ain't get paid. He gonna try to take it out on us.
Are we in Vegas tomorrow?
No,
we in Dallas. Man, I was supposed to be going to the game, but I had my granddaughter, so I ain't gonna make it.
Congratulations.
Indeed, man, indeed.
I'm about to say we finna finish the preseason in Vegas and end the regular season in Vegas. Let's get it.
This man said Turpin weak, shaking my head. He was MVP of that league for being a wide receiver minus Devontae Smith weak like that. Now, you mean Devontae Turpin was the MVP of that league, but man, he only had like 400 and something yards. Like it wasn't like no world beating yards. You know what I'm saying? Man, but it's the thing.
The USFL is a great league in my city.
Oh, God.
And,
I'm out, y'all.
They might want to write me a check one day. I'm not finna sit up here and
start doing some content. They might just.
I'm finna say your job might need a drug test you because I heard something crazy come out your mouth.
They can do as they may because I'm clean.
Hey, start doing some content on them, and they might just be too.
Man, landlord are not finna sit through no USFL game.
Probably not. I watched one in person, but other than that, it's rough.
He said, congratulations, Henny, and you don't look like you would be a grandpa. Yeah, he got to explain that to y'all one day. But West Coast, I subscribe to your channel now. You're going to have some fun like when I trap. Appreciate you, Cowboys, KLIQ. I will definitely give you make you a moderator too. All right, but hey, man, I'm out of here. You already know what it is, man. It's time. Appreciate y'all for typing in. Everybody that showed love on the Cash Apps, man. Dollars West Coast 1482, and then you got landlords 723, and you got Hennythemoor. Just spelled all out, man. I appreciate y'all for hitting them Cash Apps, man. Tomorrow we will have a watch party tomorrow for this tragic Cowboys versus Raiders game, and like literally, it's gonna be tragic, and we're gonna get through it together. We're gonna mispronounce a bunch of names, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna play a game of who is that man? That's what we're gonna do. Man, who is that?
Who that on that name?
Who is that?
Somebody said, West Coast, you look like you smoking that crack. I heard that, man. I know that's I'm gonna be honest. I ain't even gonna say what I want to say, but man, I appreciate you. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Wow. They wild about.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's all I'm saying.
A joke, though. But good grief, that's a terrible joke, right there.
Joke, like damn.
Yeah, that's I don't know. These Cowboy fans, they be something else. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. You already know what it is. Never look down to the stars up. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I would have said something else if I was on my own show, but I'm gonna respect these guys' show and keep it kosher, man.
All you had to do was cut some out, then we would have said the views of
the views of West Coast Cowboys.
I know. That's like but I ain't gonna say it, man.
I'm gonna have to get me a drop with that on there, so I won't have to say it. I'm gonna just press the button. The views of West Coast Cowboys.
Oh, you know what? You do that. Do that. You should do that, and we're gonna have to use it.
Hey, it ain't no disrespect. It's just those are the subtle comments that certain people use when they talking about African American men. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their go-to. You know what I'm saying? So when people say stuff like that, I already know what it is. So that's why I'm 40 years old. I didn't heard that comment too many times because they never say that to white individuals who actually look like they smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? But you'll say that to a man living in a $620,000 house with his family behind him. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in my kitchen with Frenchies and dogs, and you see kids' shoes around here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you see. You know what you see in my house? You see a house that looked like someone lived in it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But gated community, all those things, all those beautiful things. Rude t-shirt, $160. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a habit. It's just talking that cowboy talking. It's all good though. I'm addicted. Definitely.
You know what it is, West Coast? I know what it is. Addicted. It's actually a compliment because they wouldn't say that to a person like me with this much weight on me. They saying you slim. That's all they saying. They would never mistake me for somebody that's doing that. They like, oh, he's skinny. So yeah, they just saying you're slim. That's all it means.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They just said you fit, cuz.
Man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we appreciate y'all, man. We finna ride this thing on out of here.
I didn't know crackheads had straight teeth. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I paid for these.
Indeed. Hey, God bless. We're gonna holler at y'all good people out there, man.
You already know